I often get asked what is my writing process. Nidhi, you have been 2 times Quora top writer, but you don't really talk much about what is your writing process. So we are going to talk about this topic today. Hello everyone, this is Nidhi Singh and you're watching This is Digital Marketing. This is content writing mini course series, lesson number 5, and we are going to talk about writing process. Writing process typically is not really a linear process, which means by its very nature it's a creative process, and there is hardly a process more often than not to it. But having some guardrails to how you will approach writing really helps, and these are not really exact, but these are the by and large steps that I personally use. I'm going to take an example. I wrote something on Quora that had gone viral a couple of years back. It has about 33,000 upvotes and a huge reach. So I'm going to take that example and discuss what is my writing process. So, okay, this is my Quora profile, and this is the article that I'm going to talk about today. This is an article about my childhood. It says, what are some greatest examples of presence of mind? And you can read through. This is a childhood memory of my mother where she demonstrated presence of mind. And yeah, this kind of got 33,000 upvotes, about 500,000 views, and 200 comments. So yeah, this is one of my most successful writing pieces. So yeah, I will talk a little bit about this article per se, so that you get better context. So it was a bright, sunny day, and we were returning from my grandma's place when this happened. My dad was driving. I was sitting in pillion, and my mother was sitting with my younger brother. And suddenly, my mom tells my dad that, "Hey, Mr. Singh, could you take the vehicle on a side? I just want to adjust myself better." And my dad humbly agreed, and he took his Bajaj scooter on one side, and my mother then gets down and she says that, help me out with your brother. I get down from scooter and my mom pulls me aside. Now my mom tells Mr. Singh, that's how she addresses my dad. Mr. Singh, please open your shirt and gently flick it on one side. You have a matchstick skink, which is like saap ki mausi in Hindi, on your shirt. And this is the image that I used to demonstrate what I was referring to. So dad took 2 seconds to listen and digest and act. This scared matchstick skink was hiding in dad's collar fold when mom saw it. So just imagine what it could have been if my mom had done sudden announcement or have screamed seeing a scary creature on her husband inches away from her baby. It would have been really chaotic on a busy road in moving traffic, but my mom kept her calm, and in fact, not only my mom displayed great presence, dad also did the same. So yeah, that's the story. You see, the story has a beginning where I set the context that we were driving on a busy road. We were returning from my grandma's lush green garden, and it had a lot of natural creatures. And then I talk about how my mom suddenly asked my dad to stop the vehicle, and how she got down. She took me aside. She asked my dad to step aside and flick his shirt. And then it builds up, and then I say that, oh, there was a matchstick skink, so there was a surprise element, right? And then it ends with a moral of the story. That was the narration of what I wrote. It involves step number 1, which was idea generation. I flashed back, thought about the moment, and collected all the information from my memory about this incident so that I can create content, right? If you are doing this for a business, you would have to think about what are you really going to talk about, and how is it going to be unique, what is the purpose of article, who are you writing it for, and then you will start writing. So yes, the step number 1 is idea generation. Your step number 2 is outlining the idea. Like I said, I outline the idea mentally, thinking that this is going to be the beginning, this is going to be the middle, and this is going to be suspense of it, cliffhanger of it, and then there's going to be a conclusion with, some learning and some wisdom. And if you are doing this for a product or a business, you would do research, you will gather more information, you will make your point of view stronger, you will bring a lot of clarity to your thought, and then you will write your first draft. And first draft, whether you agree or not, is going to be very shitty, very bad, but that's what first draft is for. And then you will eventually start cutting and rewriting and rethinking, and you will basically make a lot of iterations, and you will fine tune what you're writing, and that's how you will arrive at your second draft, third draft. You will restructure your content until you're satisfied with the flow, until you are satisfied with the writing style, with what you're trying to communicate, etc. You will pay attention to the tone and the rhythm. You will polish your words. You will check maybe Google or ChatGPT if you want to use certain other words to describe something. And then you will do ultimately the proofreading, the last step before pushing the submit button for your blog, wherein you will look for any punctuation error, grammatical error, or any further fine tuning. And that's how, my friend, you are going to complete your writing process. So yeah, that's all for now. If you have any further questions on the writing process, do comment and let me know. In the comment section, I will add link to this viral post of mine. Do give it a read and let me know what you think about it, what I could have done better, what else you want to read from me. I have a lot of answers on Quora that I have written. You can go through, browse through them and explore more. Let me know what else do you want to see in this mini content writing series course. Bye bye. See you in the next video.